Hi everyone, good morning. It is April 1st. Welcome to a new studio vlog. I have a feeling that March's studio vlog was kind of all over the place. Maybe that's just the way all my studio vlogs are. Not sure. But what's happening this month? I have 2 workshops that I'm running. One this coming Sunday on the 6th and one the following Saturday on the 12th. And I have potentially 2 grant deadlines. So one of them for sure on the 15th I will be applying to, and the other one is for I believe the 23rd of April. So those 4 things are like the touchstones of this month for me. And then the rest of the time I'm just going to try to be in the studio here and quietly working away. So I have to say that life is lifing, and focusing and like keeping things on track is feeling challenging. And I think I kind of need to do a little bit of a think through quarter one, which was January, February, March, and think through what went well, what didn't, and try to like reevaluate for the coming quarter. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I also wanted to mention, if you're a person, I don't even know if there are people like this on my channel, but I just wanted to put it out there in case. If you're a person who doesn't watch my book videos but watches only my studio vlogs, I am running a book club for artists, for creative people. You don't have to be an artist, but just someone who's interested in reading creative books. And the next book that we're reading is How to Be an Artist by Jerry Saltz. And we will be reading that for the months of April, May, and June. So if you're interested in reading that book in community and discussing it with other people, I have a book club through my Patreon, and you can check out my Patreon in the link below. It is it's $5 Canadian a month, which ends up being less than that in American. It's like 4 something American a month to join. So, and you get a chance to win one of my pieces at the end of the year in a prize draw. So that's another bonus to it. But I just wanted to mention that off the top in case you don't watch my book videos. So yep, we're gonna just do some work today, and we're gonna see where this month leads. Thanks for being here. Hey all, I just wanted to show you where I got to today. So this is not changed, but I did get the 3-dimension put into the train today. So tomorrow I'm gonna work on these 2. And then I also got a whole bunch of pieces done for the community art piece. That's all ready to go. And I'm leaving everything kind of in a bit of a mess, but that's okay. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, and hopefully I'll do a bit more filming of what I'm doing tomorrow. Hi all. I thought I would sit on my stairs. I loved to sit on my stairs in my old house, so I'm trying them out here for a filming location. So I just wanted to start today. Today I'm going to the studio, and I just wanted to start by telling you that I did a little bit of a change, and I'm trying something else out today. I don't know how often I'm gonna do it. And that is that I prepped dinner, put it in the slow cooker, and then I went and did my workout and had a shower before I'm leaving for the studio. So that means I'm leaving for the studio, it's 11 o'clock. Normally I feel like I would rather go first thing, like get the boys out the door for school, prep, and then leave. That's normally what I would do. And then I would try to do my workout in the afternoon when I got home. But then what ends up happening right now is that there's just competition for the space. So the space downstairs where I work out is also the video game room and the relaxing room. And so if I wait until the end of the day, there's just a lot of conflicting people trying to use that space. And so today I thought, okay, I'm here on my own in the mornings. If I go down there and I do my workout in the morning, it'll be done, and then have my shower. So you can see I'm still like going to the studio with wet hair. I don't have a lot of patience to blow dry my hair, so I rarely do, which is why I usually shower in the evenings so that my hair can just naturally dry. And I don't normally put dinner in the slow cooker. That's something I might do maybe once a month, sometimes less than that. But I had stewing beef and I knew it needed to get in there, so I did that. So, and we're also, I'm meeting Dave at a SkyTrain station at 4 so that we can go pick up. We're having a new toilet installed in our upstairs bathroom, so we have to go pick that up. So there was like a whole bunch of things today that were changing the schedule anyway. So I was like, okay, maybe that's a good chance to just try out a whole new routine and see how that fits into my feeling and my workflow at the studio. I do have some admin that I want to do as well. I need to prep an Instagram post. I need to respond to an email that I received this week. I'm also, hopefully, fingers crossed, waiting for a journalist to contact me about an interview for the museum community art piece that I'm working on. He said he would contact me this week, but I haven't heard from him yet, and it's Wednesday. And then Sunday is I think I already mentioned that yesterday. Sunday is my workshop that I'm running, making memory pillows. So I have to finish prepping that today. I'm not going to be bringing all the materials home with me because we need the car space for other things. So I'm going to go on Friday and pick up all the supplies. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. I don't know how often if you're an artist, change up your studio routine, how you structure your days. To me, these kind of days where things are already off of the normal mode I would usually be using is a good day to try out something new and see how it feels to work in a different order. My sons are also both in after school stuff. So one has volleyball, one has theater. So they're not going to be home at the normal time either. So it's just all the things are different today. So I just thought, let's try a different way. Anyway, I hope to remember to show you what I'm doing in the studio. I've been really bad at filming. I guess I'm just getting into a zone and then listening to a podcast or watching a video. And then because I film on my phone, I'm just not remembering. But I really need to get the GoPro going. So that might be a goal for this month for me for vlogging, is to try to use the GoPro more for taking footage. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I will talk to you again once I'm at the studio. Hey everybody, good afternoon. It is April 9th today, and I'm in the studio. I got here a bit later. I had a walk this morning. I stopped to pick up a poster that we had framed that I knocked over and broke the glass for. So we had the glass replaced for that. And I picked that up, I got gas, and then I came here. I brought this table, my second table back because I'd taken it home to the house to kind of use to like spread out things while we were getting settled in, but now we're pretty much settled in. So I decided to bring it back because I needed to do some edging. So these two pieces have been edged. I also cut the the backing and the batting for this one, but I realized I have left my green tape at home. I could walk up to the store and buy another roll of green tape, but I thought what I should just do is work on the edging for these instead. And then the next time I'm at the studio, which I'm not sure if it'll be tomorrow or Friday, most likely Friday, then I'll bring the tape in and I'll get that ready to quilt because I need to put the lines on it. If you remember the O Canada letters on the quilt, I used tape to make the straight lines because it was a grid, and then I quilted along the tape. So I need to get some tape to make that happen. I'm really happy with these little guys. They turned out so well. Because, like, I think they're so cute. This style is just really, like, I make these little pillows. I just find them so interesting as three-dimensional objects. They are three-dimensional. So that is what, like, obviously these are going on these white pieces, and I'm just getting the labels ready. So yeah, that's stuff I'm most likely going to be doing at home. I may even bring these home with me this afternoon and stitch them at home because I have to be somewhere by 4 o'clock to pick up a check. And so I need to leave here at a fairly good time just to make sure that the traffic isn't weird and I don't miss the deadline to pick it up. Otherwise, April so far has been so, I'm not gonna say chill, but like more chill. So I really appreciated that spring is happening. It's a beautiful day out. You will have seen that I was outside for my lunch today. So first day of 2025 where I'm sitting out on the balcony to eat my lunch at the studio. And I went for a beautiful walk this morning. So I feel like spring energy, like the transition from winter to spring, which I struggled with last week quite a bit. My body was very sluggish. My body was struggling with the light. I found my eyes found the light too much. But this week things have started to adapt. My body has started to adapt to the new season, and I feel much better. Thank goodness. So yeah, I think that's it for the update today. I did all this cutting and didn't show you any of it, but I will try to take a little bit of footage now. And yeah, I'll check in again when I have more to share. Good morning, everyone. Today is April 22nd, and I wanted to update you. I have no idea how often I've talked to camera for this studio vlog, but I don't think it's been very often. So, what I'm going to be doing today is I did the quilting, the white on white quilting on this piece vertically. And I have to reset the lines to do the horizontal lines, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be working on the community art project symbols. I'm going to be doing some work on those. And maybe get to the letters, to start working on the letters today. I'm gonna let these sit for a little bit longer, maybe move the symbols around until I feel like they're in the exact right spot. So that'll probably be another week or two before I finally sew those on. And yeah, I have to be in North Van at the museum where my pieces are on Friday to meet with a journalist, and so I'm going to take some of these with me when I go and put them onto the quilt. So I'm going to do maybe an hour session after I meet with him, maybe 2 hours, just because I want to get a better handle. I've only got 2 up on the panels right now, and I think there's 6 panels and only 2 on, so I'd like to maybe get at least 1 per panel, or maybe even 2 per panel if I can. We'll see how much energy and how much time I have on Friday to do that. So I think that's the update for now. I've been a little bit off the last week. Wasn't feeling great, had to go into some antibiotics. I'm on my last full day today of antibiotics, and I am feeling better. But I have to say that my energy is not 100%, and so I'm just trying to be gentle with myself and not put a lot of pressure on myself to be productive right now. But I am still doing things. Things are happening. I did have an article published 2 weeks ago, 12 days ago, about the museum show, and I was really excited to have that done. So if I can remember, I'll put a link to that article in the description box below. And if for some reason you click on that and it doesn't work, I am gonna post it in my Instagram in a feed image screenshot, so you'll be able to see it there too. So it's really, I don't know if you know this, but for artists to get press about their work and their projects is a really big deal. It's a really big deal. It shows a level of legitimacy. It's a level of societal recognition that's really valid for us. It's validating to be, for someone to say that you are an artist and they see that work. It's a documentation of a show, because the show's up right now until June 1st, but next year, is anyone going to remember that show? Maybe not necessarily, but if they see that there was press, a journalist wrote about it, then that is kind of this way of remembering it, other than photographs on my website. So it's really important. So that's all I've got for right now, and I hope that I will remember to film stuff today for you to see. Everybody. So today is April 23rd, and I've come to the studio today. I'm actually heading out now, I think. I've been here since 11:30. I've changed my routine to do my workouts Wednesday mornings, and then I do a shower, and then I get here. So I get here a little bit later than I would ideally like to be here, but it just works out better this way to do my workout in the morning and to prioritize getting that done first thing as opposed to getting here first thing. So what I ended up working on today was sewing just three little letters. So I did an L and 2 eyes. Got those done because I already had some eyes left over from the previous piece, so I'm not starting from scratch with these letters. I do have a few already done. So making letters, and then I cut out the rest of the L's, and I'm just prepared as well my little kit that I need to take with me on Friday, because I'm going into the museum on Friday to meet with a journalist. So I'll also do a little bit of work while I'm there. And I forgot to take home my piece that I'm working on quilting yesterday, so I'll take that home today. And I'll probably do a little bit of work on that once I get home, because yeah, I need to go home, do some laundry. I want to avoid the heavier traffic. And tomorrow I will be doing yoga, and I'll be doing an admin day from home, so I won't be at the studio. And then Friday I'm going to be in North Vancouver, so I won't be at the studio. So I'll be back here on Monday and Tuesday next week. Yeah, full on Monday and Tuesday are going to be full studio days. And then Wednesday I'll be doing a day with clocking in with Shamina. Thursday will be yoga, and Friday I have a workshop in the evenings, so I'll most likely spend that day at home just to not like overexhaust myself. Yeah, so that's the plan for the coming week. And you know, I'm happy overall with how things are going. Things are moving along, and you know, it's kind of a slow and steady thing, which is working for me for Spring Energy. I don't want to move any faster than this, to be honest. So yeah, that's my check-in for today.